Good morning, Malta and Gozo. An AFM helicopter drew a penis in the sky over Comino on Sunday morning, or at least that's what it looked like. The armed forces are now saying the image was being printed out of context. This and more news will bite now. A man was found guilty for inciting hatred and violence against Republika President Robert Aquilina. Last March, Robert Aquilina led a protest denouncing the Russian invasion of Ukraine outside the Russian embassy in San Juan. After the protest, infamous zookeeper Anton Kutaja lashed out at Aquilina on Facebook. Joseph Schembri, the accused, commented on Kutaja's posting, writing, "He deserves to be hanged from the nearest post." Robert Aquilina then reported the comment to the police, and Schembri was prosecuted for threatening the NGO president. On Monday, Magistrate Nadine Lear declared Schembri guilty, conditionally discharged him for 1 year, and imposed a €300 fine.
I must say that it is very evident that all these threats are a direct result of the hate campaign instigated by the Labour Party through its exponents and media outlets. This is unacceptable in a democracy. It's something which is done in a calculated manner by the Labour administration, and something for which the Prime Minister is directly responsible. He has the option, he has the power to stop this, and he should do it as soon as possible.
Nearly 10,000 objections have poured in against the Healy Group's Comino Hotel and bungalows. Moviment Graffiti, along with the country's leading environmental NGOs, have urged the public to object to the plans. Healy Group's company HV Hospitality claims it had engaged with all local authorities and NGOs to ensure the project is carried out in a sensitive and sensible manner. However, the NGOs pointed out Comino is a special conservation and protection area, a nature reserve, an important bird area and sanctuary, a Natura 2000 site and a dark sky heritage site. But what's stargazing if you can also observe flights or special flight paths like this penis drawn by an AFM helicopter pilot? The questionable masterpiece was spotted using the popular aircraft tracking website flightradar24.com. A screenshot of this very particular flight pattern has gone viral in social media on Sunday afternoon. Flightradar24 itself published a screenshot on Twitter with the caption reading, "Meanwhile in Malta." The armed forces claimed the image was being printed out of context, saying the flight tracking shown was segmented as the helicopter was flying low altitude and did not show the completed flight path. And of course I requested the actual flight path from AFM and the statement from flightradar24.com. Meanwhile in Austria, comedian Eva Marold indirectly criticized Malta for its position on sea rescue. In a song performed at the Comedy Summit on Austria's public broadcaster ORF last weekend, Marold sang, "The NGOs are calling Malta SOS."
Die NGOs, sie funken an noch Malta SOS.
Right next to this, you can watch people binging on the cruise ships. Right next to this, the first world is living quite comfortably. Yesterday, civil society held another vigil for truth and justice in Valletta. It was the first monthly activity in the new year, coincidentally hours after the arrest of mafia boss Matteo Messina Denaro in Palermo. Republika Vice President Alessandro Di Crespo said civil society in Malta will not need 30 years and pledged we will start achieving results this year. Occupy Justice activist Martina Farrugia came with a number of New Year's resolutions for the country and its government.
Malta has the potential to be a jewel. We can be a progress-driven, business-friendly country without having to sacrifice our reputation, our standards of living, our foreshore, and most importantly, our lives. But in order to do this, we need a clean-up, removing the criminal elements and the dead weight that have this country in a chokehold. If we can't do this, then stop touting Malta as a first-class destination, because this is the behavior of a banana republic, and frankly, it's embarrassing.
And a quick look at the weather forecast. Today and tomorrow are going to be windy at a high of 18 degrees, and there is still a possibility for Malta to be hit by polar cyclone Tor, coming with low temperatures and heavy rainfalls. Thank you very much for watching Bonġu News and have a lovely day.